in creating out that profile, yes, how best, do you have suggestions on how best to work with clients in creating this profile? And
Yes.
then somewhere I saw you had like a printout of everything, and I wasn't clear on how to get that printout once the profile was created.
First question is how to work with clients. Let's say if you have 3 different clients operating in 3 different niches, right? They have their specific business. You want to help them with the content creation, plus a website project, plus helping them continuing evolving their research. So step 1 will be having an onboarding call with them. So set up an onboarding call and ask some basic questions like who are your audience, like what you are targeting currently. Most of the time salespeople call it discovery call. In discovery call you ask very basic questions like where are you at the moment, what are your pain points, where you're struggling. Think of this discovery call as same call as kind of onboarding call for your customer, and ask very basic question like how you are targeting currently, what problem you're solving. This initial 15 minutes of discussion will give you enough information to get a start with the CrawlQ, because the starting point is what kind of business you are in and who you are targeting. So still, when you start, my suggestion is try to get the hunch feeling or the gut feeling from your client at this stage, because they are also trying to find out. And the way you wanted to approach this is that you want to find out the sweet spot between your client and the customer that they are targeting. So when you onboard the client, you will definitely know this client has this education, this client is working in this field. You will have some very preliminary information about this client, right? And using this information and this 15-minute discovery call, you can try to find the connection between what kind of audience he's or she is currently targeting and what is his sweet spot. So what kind of education this person has already have or experiences already have. And this sweet spot is important to find this niche for your client. So that's the kind of intersection or connection between what he can offer and what kind of audience this person is looking. And based on this, then you can come up with the idea or advice or suggestion that, hey, you have your skills in this area, but you're targeting perhaps a wrong audience, right? So this investigation of 15 minutes will give you some direction to input inside CrawlQ. And when you generate insight or go further during the research, you might come up either with new ideas that you can communicate with your customer, or you might find some gaps. So this is how you sort of research this. Last time, if you remember, I mentioned that this insights and everything is like reference research. There is an executive summary on your table. On this executive summary, you have like main reference, like main research points, big problem, big desire, big question. But everything this is hidden in insights is for further reference and research. If your client and you have like sufficient understanding, and it depends on what time and effort you're putting with the client, right? It can be a 15-minute initial call and can help you to get started quickly with the client. But if you're having a deeper commitment in terms of what fee you're charging to the client, then you can go more deeper depending on your starting point. What I would do is like print this question or save this question somewhere and use this during the onboarding call. So if you're working with multiple clients, just ask simple question, and you can get some context from here. Have the normal coffee conversation that you will have on the call. Try to ask them like what industry vertical. Can you ask them, can you name one of your customer that you work with? And this can answer other questions as well, because They will tell that they are working with one customer. His name is Chris. He's that much 37-year-old. This is one person that your client knows. So try to ask your client one person that they know well in their niche, what problem, desire this person has. And this will give you enough understanding of also coming up with this information. So I would say instead of have a discovery call, but during discovery call, maybe add these questions. I'm sure you might be having initial contact. You can also ask this question over email if you prefer that, or just on a call. I would do it on a call because then I can get more context.